Good day, my name is Jerry P. Pisanya. My report is all about surface utilization of indigenous psychological tests. Surface utilization of indigenous methods amounts to a token accommodation of traditional system. It may take the form of use of tawas by a psychodiagnostician reluctantly conforming to the belief of the patient. Records about indigenous psychological tests. Magus, 1993, reports about a number of methods of diagnosing illness employed by the Maaram of Mariit Antique. Diagnosis, often referred to as pagbabatbat or pag-usisa, can be done through pamulso or pulsing, luya or ginger ritual, and pagpakot or divination. The Maaram curer feels the pulse of the patient's hand. Through this, the Maaram can determine the specific ailing part of the patient's body. Pagpakot or divination makes use of various objects like ginger, eggs, candle, or the patient's clothes and interprets the signs manifested in these objects. While holding or praying over these objects, the Maaram curer asks the surog or spirit friend about the ailment. Divination can be through the use of itlog or egg, kandila or candle, or the patient's clothes. In the urbanized areas of the Philippines, Western developed projective tests might have some applicability, especially if adapted to Philippine conditions, such as the one done by Alfredo B. Lagmay using a Philippine-oriented thematic apperception test or PTAT. Surface appreciation of indigenous beliefs. Even Western-oriented cultural workers and social scientists utilize the indigenous belief in sapi or spirit possession, matanda and nuno sa punso, or ancestral spirits. Beyond token, use and surface accommodation is selective utilization of native concept and practice recast in the colonial mold. On the other hand, the colonized system reciprocates by likewise transforming the cultural practice or items imported from the colonizer according to the demands of the native culture, adopting alternative explanatory system. The selective utilization of indigenous conceptual and theoretical explanation proved to be successful in a case reported by Colombian psychiatrists. A catatonic patient did not respond to treatment for a long time in a Western-style hospital. When told that the psychiatrist understood that his case was one of rainbow possession, the colonized system reciprocates by likewise transforming the cultural practice or items imported from the colonizer according to the demands of the native culture. Daily prescription of a pill that he had to take before retiring each night and was asked to observe his urine the next day. The first morning, his urine was red in color. The next night, he was again given a pill and he observed his urine to be orange shortly afterwards. Next, it was yellowish in color and then greenish, and so on. As his urine turned into different colors, resembling the different colors of the rainbow, he gradually recovered. The rainbow which had possessed him was finally exorcised.
Western trained clinical psychologist who prescribes that the patient take something tangible to cure his illness in conformity with the patient's belief that his sickness is somatic. The local patient who can get all the talk and advice from a friend, while a professional healer has been traditionally perceived as someone who will prescribe something that the client should ingest. Colonial construction of indigenous concepts. Once the prejudgment that the indigenous concept is merely superstitious or even useless has been proven wrong, the concept is reluctantly used but redefined according to the colonial mindset. Take the concept of hiyang, literally compatible or suited, which was previously dismissed as nonsensical. It is now reinvented in terms of individual differences, pre-testing, and personal validation. In indigenous medical practice, where it refers to the compatibility of the treatment and medicine with the individual is reappropriated into acceptable Western categories and constructs. Hiyang also applies to food. Certain dishes are perceived as food for the sick, usually for those who are ill, as in the case of lugaw or rice gruel. Attributes such as pure and impure are locally used in both religious and secular contexts, which is interpreted as dirty or impure. Other qualities attributed to the food relate to physical characteristics, such as texture, shape, or even sound, such as crunchiness, which is utilized by food companies in advertisements. Concept Hiyang is also used by an American corporation in promoting their craft products in the Philippines, thus illustrating how an indigenous concept of individual preference and suitability can apply to a variety of situations.